Hello everyone and welcome back to this Kaiserrrich Hearts of Iron Union of Britain Let's Play. And you've probably noticed something. We're back to the vanilla ice cream flavour of Hearts of Iron music. I'm actually a wee bit depressed about that. I was really enjoying the music last time. But I really should have thought about this, but a lot of the music was copyrighted. Oopsie. So yes, other people are monetizing my old video, and yeah, I thought, right, better safe than sorry. Back to the old Kaiserrich, the old vanilla Hearts of Iron music. So yes, unfortunately, I know I am sad too. Vanilla music it is. Let's start advancing that time again. We got our dude in here training. Oh, and lots happened all at once. Right. The remilitarization of Olentia. It's more than Romanians waking up in. It's no more than Romanians walking into their own backyard. This sounds familiar. This is a lot like the Rhineland, except the Romanians had a demilitarized zone. Oh look, there's a demilitarized zone here too. Troops may not enter. So the Iron Guard of Romania must have had a demilitarized zone, and that's them taking care of it now. That's obviously driving up the world tension the same way. Is that wood? We finished the 1936 Congress of the Trade Unions. Trade Unions. We finished our basic machining tools research and the Arab Congress. I wonder where I've seen this before. So there's a Congress in Arabia. Expand the industry in Wales. Lovely, that's what we want. And we finished basic machining tools. And we're not in 1937 yet, we're still in 1936. So, I'm gonna go for concentrated industry. Now this is one thing I remember having a big discussion with Rise about. He thinks, well, he always goes dispersed industry because he sees no real benefit from going the concentrated. He thinks the factory retention bonus, where is it? Efficiency retention, there we go. He thinks the efficiency retention is the most valuable thing there. But I think, oh well, I can get conversion speeds from these and efficiency cap, efficiency retention. So yeah, I think I can get retention from here and speed from these. So because I go a lot of fast research at the beginning, I've got time to squeeze in these small researches, and it just makes the almost negligible. The time it takes to change from tanks 2 to tanks 3, for example, with these is just negligible. I prefer, what is it actually it does? Same max factories and state, stockyard output 10, factory output 15. Whereas yeah, I prefer the 5% bonus. But it's one of those things that there is no real right or wrong answer. I suppose what is going to be the clincher in it is if you're going to be facing a lot of bombardment, aerial bombs and that sort of thing against your industry, then I would say it's almost definitely going to be better going down this one. But if you're going to be receiving absolutely none, we're an island nation, so we've got a wee bit of body of land, we've got a good air force of our own. I don't think we're going to be facing much bombs, so I think it'll be better to go down this one. Whereas if we had a weak air force, it might have been better to go down the other one. And also we've got a sort of body of water as a border between us, which will be... It's air force, so it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it's still better than nothing. Right, so yes, concentrated industry it is. And this is just annoying me being up there. So the Ottomans, can I have some please? Thank you. I wanted the factory more, but it's annoying me. That should go away now. Brilliant. As we've seen, industry's all going fine. Expanding the industry in Wales. I'm expecting the United Civil War to break out soon. Unassigned divisions. You will be assigned to this unit. Right here, click here. If I give them a general, does that land it? Right, well, this is just our training guy, so we want some little scrub. We've got quite a lot of good guys. This is our main one, we want someone quite good. A general level 5 with reconnaissance. He's got attack and attack. 30 attack! Oh no, we're going with this guy. Huh. Oh wait, fort and river. It's nowhere near as good as I thought. Yeah, we'll go for the 5 guy with the reconnaissance. I thought that was just a general 30% attack buff. I was gonna say. Look, see, being level 5 only gives you a 25% attack buff. That other guy, I think every level gives you a 5%. So the other guy would have had 20. Then I was thinking the plus 30 making it 50. But nope, sadly that is not how it works. And our home guard. Movement and attack and defense on hills. Let's give it... We'll give it that guy anyway, because we'll be as well. Right. Oh, we've paused time. Shouldn't have paused time. Well, now let us deploy them to him. Why not? I never understood why this sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. They have troops in the same area. Does it let you deploy straight to him? To him? It does to him! Why does it let me click on him but not him? I've never understood why that works. Right, modify the government. Alright, I'm going to make sure we've got a bit more political power before I modify anything, because the last thing we need is to lose our high popularity, or is it stability? Consumer, oh, I would really like to go to good stability. What am I doing though? Now, is this the one? Low stability. You'll end up in low stability if you let your political power go under 50. You have to pass above 50 to go to average stability. Good stability. Average stability. So yeah, it's only negative 50 we have to worry about. So yeah, let's go to good stability, because that'll get us quite a bit of factories back. If we go to our production here, Emirate of Afghan and sign a white peace. See, now we're down to 15 consumer good factories, which is great. I heard another news. Poland falls to syndicalism. Brilliant. Poland is... whoa. Not what I thought. Hello. Warzawa. Berlin. It's just, everyone's got such weird names. We're dead. Yeah, turning back to nothing. Brilliant. Oh yeah, I was meant to see if moving that unit allowed me to... Why will it not work? Oh well, who cares? I'll do it manually. And they're nowhere near finished training. When we get up to 5, what I'm gonna do is come in here, edit this. I think it's 5. Is it need or is it 10? Oh, we don't even have it researched. I was wanting to put hospitals in. The field hospitals. That's why, if we go down to... whoa, it's production. Yes. Siam turns into a constitutional monarchy. There we go. Words, they're hard. Yeah, that's why I've got these in production. To throw into them. Still got insufficient resources. I thought we were trading for this. They're not delivering any. Oh well, they're not getting my factory. Why am I giving them their factory for nothing? Send. Right. Empire of Japan. I don't like you. Russian Republic. Cuba. Wait, whoa, what's going on? The Russians has declared war on Transmere. Okay. Bulgaria. Ah, they're a union. They've got some. Send. And we're getting it. Brilliant, it's working. Construction 1 has been completed. A lot of lag today. Right. Let's go for excavation. Just get it out of the way. We do have a lot of resources here, and getting additional will help a lot. Maybe trade some more away, and we'll get a bigger slice of the pie ourselves. As you can see here, 214 are being exported. And if we've got a much bigger pie, well, we'll produce a lot more. There'll be more exported, but we'll still have more of it ourselves if the pie is bigger. There's a bigger pie. If we're still exporting 20% of it, we'll still have more. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are complicated. Both of them are newly trained. This guy's got a Panzer leader. Nice. That's very nice. That guy is eventually probably going to take over our tanks. We'll have a separate division just for tanks, and he can control them, and they'll be able to break through the Rhines. Industry expanded in Wales. Brilliant. Select a national focus. Let's do the same for Sussex. And get some more factories, which can then build more factories, which can build even more factories, which can build even more factories, and turn us into an industrial powerhouse. But no sign of wars or anything yet. What are these guys? Let's just see. They're mainly non-aligned. And yeah, we can't justify war goals or anything like that. Oh, we need 25% only. It would require a naval invasion over here, though. And they're not allied with anyone. It may not be a bad idea. Just have the whole of Britain completely under our boot. That'd be a very nice idea. Wonder how many units they've got. Would my little army be enough to take them on? Right off the bat, because I've mainly got home defense garrisons, which is not ideal for sending abroad. Oh, mechanical computing's done. And there, start training. No surprise, they're still got unassigned division. Ah, no, it's gone. New research. We need radio for our. I think anyway. Let's see. Do we need radio for our field hospital? No, that's just for them. I thought we did. Oh well, we'll get field hospitals next. We're nearly finished the synthetic oil. Yes, I'm starting to think I'm going to eye up Dublin. Limerick, does it have resources? Oh, they've got next to no resources. Let's see what else they've got. They've got quite a lot of people living there. Let's compare that to some of my areas. 4.8, ugh, okay, it's not that much. It's okay. But I don't have cores on it, so they won't be giving me anywhere near as much manpower. Foreign claim? There's a foreign claim on North Ulster. Ah, okay, the Ulster has a claim on Ulster. Unassign divisions. Into there. The train. More. In there. The train. This is scary in a way because I have no idea what the world war is going to look like. It's like, where's the war going to be? Is it going to be mainly naval? Me going over here is scary. I don't. With normal Hearts of Iron, I know like Germany is going to be attacking France and that sort of thing. But here I'm a bit like, it's a wee bit scary. Is Norway and Sweden going to have a large army and invade me? Is synthetic oil is finished? Brilliant. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, we've got a lot to think about, so let's do that. We're still in 1936, so even though we've got time bonus for that, we're not going to go for it. Could go for oil level 2, but we've got plenty of spaces, so we're not needing that. We do need field hospitals ASAP though. We might need 10. We might need 10 army experience before we get them though, there's that too. Right. We do want to keep going down the industry type stuff, and an extra research slot would be very, very good. Political power plus 100. Requires us to be at war. Civilian to military. Well, that doesn't seem that great. We could go and get more military factories, so I don't feel we need them yet. More dockyards. Infrastructure. Oh! There's a synthetic industry. Yeah, but we didn't want to go down this way. So that would speed up. That would have been best used to get the first level of the tech, because the first level of the tech is expensive time-wise, but the second one's half the time. I can't remember for the others, they're all half-time or what. So that would have been good to get before we got the first tech, but it's done now. Would have gave us 100 days sort of boost. For dispersed industry. For centralized, we went down centralized industry. I would rather have the political power than the factory conversion, because I don't normally convert. I normally just blitzkrieg down civilian factories, so I've got plenty of them, then just use them to build military factories and build other things. I think it's a waste then to convert them, because I'm going to want to still be able to build other things like missile silos or anti-air or radios fast, or even more military factories. So I don't really convert my factories, I just build more. I see it as pointless. It would be, actually no, there is sometimes it's not pointless. If you're going civilian factories like mad in peacetime, but you're not a large nation and you run out of slots, but in war you're going to convert, that's when you need civilian to military factory conversion. But I've got plenty of land, for now anyway, and my industry is going to be increasing the spaces, which grants production efficiency cap. I suppose that is good. I suppose that one's good. That makes up for it. So yeah, and then this is going to give us the research bonus. So yeah, we're going to have to go down this way. We'll go down that now. And we're going to head for our extra research slot now. Victory at the home front. Reduces our consumer good factories, did I see? Yes, consumer good factories -5. And research time -5%. Oh, we really want that. They'll be good. Both these are good to get really on. So we're going to blitzkrieg our way down here. We're going to ignore that for now. If we ever feel we need it, we'll go for it. But I've done the big one, so it's no longer a big thing. So there we go. We've done that. So we've got our research on the go. Let's start advancing time again. The Papal Conclave. St. Peter has a new occupant. Military equipment. We're still building them. We're short of them. Plenty of our artillery. Support equipment. We've got plenty. Riots and protests in the Rangoon University. Let's follow these developments. Right. War tension is going down again. The Kingdom of Finland is generating the most war tension. That's weird. Finland, what are you up to? Oh, you're at war with the Russian Republic. Are you? Yes, at war with the Russian Republic. Soviet Russia. And then we've got Russian Republic over here. I want to invade Canada. Sorry to any Canadians watching this, but in this timeline, you're holding my bitter enemies, the Royals. Let them walk in and take over your country, and they're now going to attack me. Guy Fawkes Day. Remember, the 5th of November. Oh yeah, my people are about to love Guy Fawkes. They'll probably celebrate him, call him a martyr. Now that I think about it, modify the government. How'd you get more popularity? Always false. We're at high. How'd you go to very high? Oh, we need to get this up to 80%. Okay, so it's just this. The Feder Nationalists We need to get the syndicalists to 80% popularity to get that up. Okay. Actually makes a point of getting this higher once you've got yourself in power. And as for stability, if we were to go to very good stability, it costs us 200. Yeah, I think we're going to go to very good stability. Now we just need to make sure we don't... If your political power is above 150, you are at good stability. You will be able to go to very good stability. You'll go straight down to average stability if you let your political power go under 0. Ugh, so cannot let it go under 0. And same for good stability. Yeah, so I suppose we'll go for the very good, just to get max out of our factories and stuff. That doubles the bonuses to our factories and national unity, etc. So yeah, we're going to save up for that, but then we can never let our political power go under 0. Otherwise, we just wasted 350 political power getting up there. Let's see, modify government. Good to know. You're finished training. I have no worries about my army being strong enough to take on Ireland if we decide to do so now, because 9 units should be able to do it. I doubt they've got more than 9. Concentrated industry has finished. Right. What else do we need? Let's pause time so I can think about it without worrying about stuff popping up. We're getting you. It's 1936. Going to Matildas would be a good idea. And then 1939 we can go after Crusaders, Cromwells, Comets, and the Centurion. I wonder, is that the Centurion Action 10? Does it give me more information? Can't tell, I'm not that great at the picture. Tortoise, Vickers, Muesli, the Black Prince, Valentine, lots of nice things. But let's, oh, we really need that. We want that. We'll get that. And that's still just a modified government. We're waiting for the good stability to double our bonuses to the factories, which is going to then drastically speed up our production here. And which is going to drastically speed up our production, which is going to drastically speed up our production, which is going to drastically speed up our production. It's a snowball going downhill, folks. That's what I'm trying to say. It's picking up more snow, which makes it go faster, and so on and so on. Right, once these are all built, we should have tons of factories. We'll probably be on 2 full lines by the time these are all done. So that seems like a good time to squeeze in some synthetic refineries. So I'm starting to use less convoys. I'm relying on convoys less to get my oil, and it'll mean I'm having to trade factories away. Plus, how much do these cost? Construction costs 1,300. Slightly more, but I'm getting double benefit out of it. I'll be getting a factory back, and I'll be getting central industry research focus completed. Right, yeah, let's just put down 5 of them for now. Should be enough. And no national focus. We'll go after this, increase our efficiency cap, which will move this little thing higher up here, which will let this bar get higher up, as you can see. And this was the retention thing we were talking about earlier when I was talking about me and Rise. That red bit is the inefficient production, and it slowly tricks its way up. When I change this to infantry equipment 2, it'll go BAM! Back down here and have to slowly trickle up to its maximum efficiency again. Now, if the rise going down the dispersed industry way would drastically lower how much it goes down. I think by the time you've got it, it's all of them, it's like 80%. So instead of going all the way back to near the beginning, it'll go to about where I've got it now, then it'll trickle back up. But the other text I was on about, it increased the speeds, it trickles up, so it'll go like bum 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 bum, and it'll be back to full about the same time. Instead of just going bum bum bum. So yeah, now you can see it here, you can visualize it. And the other thing I was just talking about there, the increase to the efficiency cap, we'll take this yellow line and move it further up this way to allow it to get higher. overall. Right, yes. Industry. Modify our government. We're still waiting on that 200 political power for our snowball effect. Oh, they're all finished. We'll put them in there now. That's a quite nice load of infantry we've got here. I feel ready for a wee war. We are going back up the world tension. New units finished. Go in here and start training. Modify government. We've nearly got the 200 we need. We've got the 200 we need, but I want to wait till, yeah, 201 at least. Very good stability. Right, now I'm always going to want to make sure I've got a wee bank now. We're going to wait until we've got a wee bank till we spend it. Maybe always have at least 50 more than I need. Right, 2 research slots. Let's slow things down before I run out of time. We are now in 1937. So let's get that. That'll mean my factories are building more factories faster. And we'll get this for factory output as well. And both will be sped up by my techs, which is lovely. 77 days, 128. Focus on industry early on. It's a bit like when you're playing an Age of Empires game, and for the half of it is the economy. You're building villagers, which are gathering you more resources, which let you build more villagers, which let you gather more resources, so you build more troops, and you get more villagers, and even more troops, and more villagers, and more troops, and so on, and so on. Snowball effect, people. Snowball effect. Strategy games often have that sort of thing in it. The person that spams industry or villagers the most is normally the person that wins. Unless they go overboard and then the other person rushes them or something like that. Because there's always exceptions to the rule. The American Union scores to create more. Aha! Here we go! Right. Oh. Wait. Okay to that. The American Civil War has started. America has devolved into civil war, and we must help our brothers in the CSA. Send volunteers and equipment. Send equipment only. We should not get involved. We're sending manpower and equipment. We will help America. They shall be syndicalists. Right, the combined syndicalists of America, the American Union State, and the United States of Kansas. You can see here, these are paternal autocrats. These guys are your Republicans, or the Republican Party. Charles Curtis is leading them. And the combined syndicalists of America. Now, they are led by Jack Reed. They're at war. And we cannot send volunteers because of our isolation. Our splendid isolation. Come over in here. Splendid isolation. Send volunteer tension limit plus 100. Justify war goal time plus 100. Oh. So it's going to double our Ireland war time. Join faction tension limit reads 100. Guarantee tension limit plus 100. So yeah, we can't do anything until the world tension's at 100 basically. Unless we get rid of the splendid isolation. We've got the militias. Recruitable population plus 2%. Division recovery rate plus 10. But planning and division organisation down. Yes, sir. So we can't send volunteers, but can we lend lease to them? So, start lend lease, there we go. Let's send them. We'll give them a percent. We'll give them 20% of that. Oh, wait, whoa. Acceptance not required. Okay, so we'll just wait for them to accept it and then we'll modify it. Oh, we can't modify it till. Okay. Yeah, so now it's a freeway civil war. Modify. Right, we're gonna add to that. Okay, we're not producing that. Add to it. Support equipment. Give them 5%. Oh, are we out of... They've only got one convoy available. Oh, okay. Right, we're gonna lower this to 10% then. We're gonna add this percent 5, add this percent 5. And then it has... Nice, so that's gonna save that. Okay. We'll add this percent 5. They've accepted the modified Lend-Lease. That's the least we can do for them. Hopefully the other Second American Civil War, troublesome development, not for me. Come on, my friends. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. More trading dudes. I don't see much action going on here apart from this surrounded unit. Our ideology has grown. Due to the popular policies, one of our loyal ministers has managed to strengthen our ideology. With some additional influence, we could use this to increase our popularity. Excellent. Political power, -25. We do have this, we don't need this. We want it. That's something that's very hard to gain without putting more people in here that are going to do it. So 25 political power, we'll still have 9. Don't make me regret this by having something else come up that requires political power. Something that's going to steal political power shortly. We've got to be careful, we are very low on our political power. If we drop to 0, that 350 I spent will be wasted. Right, it's time. And you know what? Here the action has started. Is there 4 American factions? Oh, there is! This one's at war too. There's 4 American factions! What's this one? The Republicans. Social Democrats. At least their names I'm familiar with. I thought these guys were Republican. Why is this mainly Republican and this? The Republicans fighting each other. But yes, this will have to be a part. So, hope you've enjoyed this mind-boggling game. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.